This just in. Hany Rambod is now retired. Arguably the best coach in the world because he was coaching both Derek Lunsford and Hadi Chupin and none other than Chris Bumstead. So he was coaching the top guys in the world, literally the top guys, the best in the world. And he is now retired. I don't know why exactly. I had to maybe dig deeper and watch the whole. It seems like he did a podcast on this, but I just saw this from AJ's Instagram. Regan sent it to me and had to investigate a little bit. And yep, he's retired. So if you want to watch the clip, I'm going to let it play right now. You can watch that and can keep talking about it.
Yeah. So at the end, I just want to say thank you to everyone. Had a great run. Been talking about this off and on for many years, even when I was coaching Phil back in the day of when I'm going to stop.
Yep.
And, I had a great career.
Yep.
And I'm so thankful to everyone out there who supported me, the athletes, the company, the bodybuilding industry. And I can't wait to do more.
Yeah.
And be able to feel like there's going to be an absolute anchor off of my back, that weight that's been lifted so that I can be able to really focus, because there's always the next show. And now I feel like I can take a deep breath and feel like there's so much more to go.
Absolutely.
So again, I want to thank Jim Mannion, Tyler Mannion, the whole Mannion family, Debbie, you know what I'm talking about.
So that was the video. And actually, I have his post right here that he posted. When did he post that? 2 hours ago. So I could read, I'm going to read it along with you. I'm going to put it on the screen. It's a picture of him, his wife, and his, I believe that's his kid. And he says, this picture represents the most important people in my life and the selfless support they have both offered me to be able to do what I do as a coach for Olympians on the greatest stage and in the greatest sport in the world. Yeah, honey. Honey, I hold them and you, the fans, so much over these past 30 years. And I want to say thank you. I've also had some time to reflect as I approach my 5th decade in life. So he's almost 50. And have evaluated what's most important to me. My son is going to be 12 years old soon. And I truly want to be more involved in his activities and daily life. Something my wife has mainly taken up until this point. I don't want to miss any more moments. Well, that's good. We all like involved dad, and they always make great impact on their sons, because when dads are absent, a lot of time it can affect kids a lot, like it did for me. So shout out to Hany Rambod for that. And then it says here, coaching at this elite level has given me everything and allowed me to build an incredible life for Cam, Miss Naz, and myself. I think that's his family. And it has also taken time away, focus, and presence from them both. This practice will be my last as far as prepping elite athletes. I need to refocus my time and efforts on my family and shift into a bigger role of sharing my knowledge and experience from the past 30 years with more of you in the bodybuilding community. So what I'm getting from this, he says elite athletes. So maybe he will still do amateurs because maybe they're easier to coach. You don't have to travel as much with those, because I think with the elite guys, you have to travel. Like, you're not going to peek Bumstead from your phone and stay home, right? You're going to be there in person. And if you're doing that for like Derek and Hadi, for the Arnold and stuff, it's like a lot of time, and maybe there's a lot of other elite athletes that he's coaching that we don't know about. And then he says he wants to give back to the community. So maybe we'll see more of like a podcast, maybe YouTube channel with him, more information, maybe a master class on coaching and peaking and all this stuff. So that's going to be something to look for. And then here, what's this change going to allow me to do? It's going to give me the opportunity to give back to the bodybuilding and fitness community in a much broader way. Coaching elite athletes at the highest level has narrowed my scope, but helping all level of athletes progress is a passion that I want to go back to. Helping all level of athletes progress. Okay, so that's why I said maybe amateurs. I've realized that I never took the time to truly appreciate many of these hard-fought battles. All I knew was to chase the next championship. Now it feels like the right time to take a deep breath and enjoy the achievements, the journeys, the results, and the memories. These Olympia and Arnold preparations require a level of hyper-focus and mental bandwidth that most can't imagine. They occupy so much of my mind and time to stay at that level. I am grateful to have done it so many years, but now it's time to evolve and grow. Thank you again to the NPC IVB Pro League, my followers, Evagen team, that's his supplement company, and especially my family. You have all played a critical role in my career as an Olympia level coach, and I am forever grateful. Finally, thank you to all the athletes who allowed me to be part of your individual journeys. Putting your faith and trust in me has been an absolute honor. I have been extremely blessed. I love you all. Times number 25x. I don't get that part. But yeah, so what does that mean? So, like I said, probably giving back more, maybe coaching amateurs, maybe other type of athletes. He's going to give back information. Maybe he's going to be able to sell like classes, maybe ebooks, maybe more podcasts, more YouTube stuff, informational stuff you can easily do from home. So imagine that you're him, you have all this talent and his skills and his knowledge, and you want to make money from home. What would you do? That's probably something he's thinking about right now that he's going to do. But this leaves a big gap in the bodybuilding world. You know why? Because now who's going to coach Hady Chupin? Who's going to coach Derek Lunsford? Bumstead's retired supposedly, so he doesn't need any coaches anymore. But I don't know any other athletes that are coached by Hany. I know Seth Ferrocci was going to make a comeback, and he was thinking about Hany as a coach, but is that out of the picture now? You know, if I was Seth, I would be like, hey, Seth, Hany, I'm not really an elite athlete. You can coach me from home, because a good coach can actually, be able to peek and stuff people from afar. It's harder. Obviously, you're not there in person. You don't see the 3D and stuff as well as from the pictures from your WhatsApp group or whatever. But this is very interesting. And Hany Rambod coached athletes like Jay Cutler in the past. And Jay's actually going to be tomorrow in my hometown. Well, near my hometown. He has an appearance at the Supplement World. I might go and say hi to him. But yeah, so now who's going to coach these top guys? Who's going to coach the Mr. Olympias? Who's going to coach the two of Mr. Olympias? Who knows? But I can say that now, myself being a father, I do want to be there for my son and all the other kids we're going to have, hopefully. And I respect that. I respect that very much. And the thing is, sometimes when you stop doing things like that, you think you're going to make less money, but then the next move actually, it's you have like a revigoration of motivation, and you actually make a lot more money doing stuff you like. So he's going to stay home. He's probably going to wake up in the morning, do a bunch of stuff on a computer, make projects. So I think he wants to reduce travel as much as possible. But one thing for sure, shout out to Hany Rambod for choosing his family first. And shout out to him for all the awesome achievements he's done in the world. And how many Mr. Olympias does he have? Let's maybe a little research with ChatGPT could help us out with that. But or you guys in the comments can let me know how many athletes did he have that won Mr. Olympia. I can think of 4 right now: Jay, Derek, Hady, Chris Bumstead, on top of my head. So, but I just came on here and do this quick video. So guys, shout out to Hany Rambod. Let's talk about it. Who's going to coach these next guys? And what kind of projects do you think Hany's going to do now? And was it the right decision for him to do so? Until next time,